Howdy-ho, YouTubers. Today we're going to do a quick little run through of the fish room. I haven't done that in a while. Seems that that's probably the most popular. I've been looking at a few of the videos online, and I thought that I could probably, do this to be a little more entertaining and have a weird voice like some people. That there you're looking at my big dovey. Yeah, but that's not me. Or I could make a cameo and say, hey, that's the big boy. Come here, big guy. What's up? Come on, big fella. I can do a little bit like that, like Cichlid Man 09. But some things you just can't copy. That guy's ingenious, and I ain't copying that. So, we're just gonna do it my way. Sit back, hold the camera, and show everybody what's up. There's the big boy. Big Costa Rican dovey. He's a bit hungry. In fact, they're all a bit hungry. We haven't fed them on purpose. Maybe we'll throw in a little bit of food. About a little bit of a Southern Delight. Come on, big fella. About a month ago, he killed his female. She was 16 inches or so, a beautiful, beautiful female. But she would hang out in that big, huge pot there, and every time he'd swim by like this, following me, she'd swim out and she'd just pound him in the gut really bad, really hard. I mean, to the point where you could hear it out here. So it doesn't faze me that he eventually got tired of it. All right, big fella. How about we come up and have some food? He's like, seriously? That's not how you normally feed me. What the hell you want me to do with that? It's all good. Alright, we're going to turn around and go behind me. We're going to take a look at the Red Devil tank. I was just in there cleaning the glass, or I should say the plexi. So why don't we throw a little bit of Southern Delight in there also. Get these guys out here a little bit more. Oh, look at the big guy. That there was the large cichlid pellet. Those three orange ones in the back are the three wild caughts I picked up from Jeff Rapps back in April. Obviously, a lot of you probably already know my big male. It's been with me forever. Over here hiding is one of the females. Here she comes. She's like, food? Really? She's got some blue in her, some barring. some red. Colors are amazing when she's in her spawning colors. Well, she's a little late to the party, didn't get anything to eat. I'll have to feed them a little more later. I do have one little hybrid in there I picked up from a young lady here in our neck of the woods. Just growing him out. I originally threw him in here as a dither fish, expecting him not to survive. Sorry for all you anti-killing fish people. But he survived. So good for him. He deserves to hang out. Alright, over here on the right used to be what you guys probably again all know is my Hoga tank. Well, since the last video, there's been a change in power here. It's not that Bifa that we're looking at. Mr. Hoga is hanging out in the pot, being a complete female body part. But what we got in here, a new chain of command starts with that big fella. A big 13-inch Hartwiggy. He is now taken over. Not to the point where it's causing any damage to anything, but I think it's more of a mutual respect between all of them. Hey, I'm in charge. Him and his pretty little female there, that probably doesn't help either, that he's probably more aggressive because of her. Looks like they're about ready to spawn there in that pot, so I give it another day. I'll probably do another video here in about a month, maybe in a couple weeks, because I'm definitely going to do a huge relocation project of all my species, all of my stock. What a beauty. And a big old pleco up there on top of the pot. There's my female Hoga in here in the dark in the corner. So she's the same thing. She, ever since her and her boy lost the top dog ship, yeah, they like to whimper and hide. So we'll cruise around the corner. What we're looking at there is tons and tons of red devil fry. All that right there is from my big male you saw, and then that blue female that we looked at in the end there. Over here on the left is again that big male and the barred red female that's in there. And in my bedroom I have another 40 breeder. It's got fry from those two bright red orange ones that are in there. Alright, to the left here, I'm going to call my Vieja tank, Parathraps, now known as Paranetropolis. It's my big Zonotus. It's a Quetzalcoatlus female there, the little one, and the one in the back. Got 3 Melanaris, small ones. A beautiful Melanaris in the background. It's a big male. A couple of Gudulatus there in the front. And my little bitty female Heterospila in her breeding colors. Constantly trying to hook up with some kind of male, whoever wants to give her some attention. She'll eventually find her little mate. I got 2 males growing out in the big 400 we'll hit at the end of the video. They'll all meet each other here when I do the big fish swap. They also haven't eaten, so what do you say we feed them? You pleco people might enjoy this if I can get the glare of the tank opposite room away. It's my vampire pleco. Enjoying the breeze from the power head blowing on him. Alright, he's done with his cameo. Alright, what do you say we feed some of these guys the Southern Delight Power Feed. When I did this big switch to Southern Delight almost 2 months ago, it did not take my fish any time to say, good Lord, this is some awesome stuff. We'll go around the corner, go through the door here into the other part of the fish room. That 300 we're looking at there was home to my 13-inch Argentia, his female. A pair, male and female, Regani, however you all want to pronounce it. Female black belt. My red bluehead Finistratus and piebald Finistratus. And a beautiful male Godmani. Well, as you can see, it's pretty naked, other than that rare Bifasciatus in there. You can also see it's really cloudy. Yeah, we also had an algae bloom about 4 days ago too, and she's finally clearing up. As you can see, it's pretty naked, like I was saying, and that is because I sold my big 13-inch Argentia after it single-handedly eliminated everything in the tank other than this little guy right here and the black belt that I sold last night also. So this is going to be part of the huge fish relocation. Will be to redo this tank. Off to the side here, back there in the dark. See if we can zoom in. I'm not going to get over because there's not much room. You can probably see a little bit. It's my electric Blue Jack Dempseys that are going to get stuck in their 130 with my electric Blue Gene, so we can start our electric blue project. That tank right there is my exotic pleco tank. There's about 10 of them, and I'm not going to go through their names. You can see right there off to the right, one of my blue-eyed albinos, bristlenose. Up in the corner I have a Myers eye, kind of recovering from getting its butt kicked a little bit the other day. I also have a little RTM in here growing out. Also over here on the left you can see his little head. It is a little Bootycophori biker. And he's so tiny he can't go with the rest of my bikers or Polypterus because they will think he's a worm. Some red Asletus fry back there, along with some Finistratus fry, some Festes. Down here we got some black umbies growing out. Also another thing, those of you that have watched my videos know that I've got a beautiful pair of Redisletus, Amphilophus redisletus. Well, my male apparently got tired of her, and he killed her the other day. So now he is running solo, and he did it right after, as you can see, there's fry there. That's fry. That's not food or crap or anything floating around. After the fry started free swimming, he finally said, "You know what? I'm tired of you." So he's taking care of the fry by himself. He does look a bit lonely, but serves him right. That nuchal hump is definitely getting good size the last couple days. And up above, playing with each other through the divider, is my wild-caught Ecuadorian Feste pair. And they also are going to get relocated to a much larger tank. See if we can't get a little bit of spawning action going on. See there on the side of her, she looks like trying to get away from him by going through the divider there. She must have snagged herself. Sometimes trying to take these videos are a little tough with all the glare from the fixtures on my other tanks in the background. See if we can irritate him, get him to change colors for us. No such luck today. Alright. Another shot at the big 300. And then we're going to end up our little garage show here at the 400. We're going to sit down, take a seat, and we're just going to watch these guys for a little while. One of my Palmas bikers there. I believe he's a Palmas Polly. One of 3 wine Melleri, Geophagus, with a little bitty rainbow cichlid in the background. I've had those rainbows in my grow out tanks now for 3 years. And they don't get any bigger, and they just mind their own business, and the other fish leave them alone. One of 3 of my Microphthalmus. Female Bredori. And another one of my Melanaris. Coloring up nicely for us. This big boy is another one of those new location Bifasciatus that I had picked up a few months back. Here comes the other Microphthalmus. Up there's another Coltsococcus. Corner over here we have our third-wheeled Ramode. Just kind of hangs out, does his thing. He's not a part of the male and female on the other side. Little Robertsoni in the background there. When I say little, it's not really little. He's about 7 inches. Looks like we're getting a little bit of aggression in here. I'm seeing some marks on some fish. So my relocation project probably couldn't have come at a better time. There's one of my smaller Robertsoni. Nice Ratisma in the background. Another one of the bikers poking its head out of its cave. They all like to live back there in that cave. There's the male Grammode. There's Mr. I'm the boss of this tank. Just as I say that, he takes off. There goes my Tugulzii or Tugulsi biker. There's those two other Heterospila that I was telling you about. Yeah, our Loach clan decided to pop out and give us a cameo too. That Loach is about 7 inches also. Godmani. There's 2 of those in here also. Here's the 2 rainbows together. That's the male Bradori in the tank. Never realized how slow these Bradori grow. I've had these guys in here for, I don't know, a year and a half. And there's the other one. It's my other female. And I think they right now, I'd say they're about 5-6 inches. I guess he didn't like being on camera. Here's my male Grimode. Oh heck, the activity is kind of lame today. Oh, he's back to say hi again. Love these guys, some of my favorite. Just to have these in almost every one of my tanks is just awesome. Cichlids completely ignore them. They ignore the cichlids. Perfect tank mates. In my opinion anyway, at least it's working for me. There's another one of my Palmas. Next video, when I relocate my Umbi pair, you guys will get a good shot of them. And same thing with my smaller Hoga pair. You guys will make a cameo also. There's one of the Ratisma. That one's definitely needs to get somewhere where he's in a less aggressive tank, because he's not happy. Surprised the clown loaches aren't hanging out together. There's 5 of them in here about that size. Looks like we got a little bit of activity there between some of the Burdori. Love this coloring on this guy. A little bit of something going on there. If I had to guess, I'd say that Melanaris is a female, and she's trying to attract that big male there. That's why she's acting like a complete turd, as you can see there. And she keeps going into that pot and kind of cleaning it.
Alright, well, I think that should be the end of the video here today. Appreciate all of you for stopping by. Tell your friends. Cichlid Man 09, who I kind of made fun of a tad bit earlier. Not necessarily. I gave him props for being good at what he does. Keeps bragging about all his subscribers. So I got a ways to go. So tell your friends. Let's get me subscribers, and hopefully I can catch him. I've got a little bit of work to do. Like he's about 20 times ahead of me. So help me out here. Y'all have a great day and a Merry Christmas.